Shalom. Good morning, all the people around the world. This message is for Troy Black. Listen, Mr. Black. I'm going to ask you a request. And you have 24 hours to give me the answer. Okay? You have been bragging around in YouTube, proclaiming that you say, God told me, God told me, God showed me, God showed me. And this might be quick. This might be quick. When my grandmother passed away, I was out in the United States. And I came back. And I asked a request to my God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yeshua HaMashiach, who is my Lord. I am a believer also. And at that day, I have a dream. That same day, that same night, when I come back from where I came from, to bury my grandmother. I'm going to ask you a request to you, Mr. Black. If God is with you, I want you to ask God exactly the dream that I did have. May God to reveal to you. And I want you to ask God to show you the dream that I had. The same way that happened to Daniel, the book of Daniel. Because you, my people, many of you who are believers, who are Christian, you might gonna say, you cannot tempt God. I am not tempting God. The Bible over here, it gives me the right to test. Look at what it says here. 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they are of God. Because many false prophets are gone out into the world. And let me tell you something, Mr. Black. You have telling people, just to remind, I'm not perfect to hear God's voice. Oh, I'm not sure what he said to me, but then you say, this is what God told me. This type of behavior is not acceptable. And I'm going to ask the whole people, a bunch of people around the world, including the United States of America. When Daniel, a servant of God, I'm talking about Daniel from the book of the Torah. Daniel never, When he ever asked the king of Babylon, he ever asked him, "Oh king, I'm not perfect to hear God's voice." He ever asked say that? How about Jeremiah? Did Jeremiah say that to the people or to the king? How about Samuel? Has he ever said that he's not perfect to hear God's voice? This is not acceptable. Mr. Black, I'm not against you, but I ask you a request. Because the Bible it gives me the right to test you. And I'm going to ask you one more time. To tell you, ask God, the God that you believe, that the God that you hear the voice, to ask Him to reveal the dream that I had, where I did ask God, like He showed me in the dream, and tell Him what I did saw. Just the same way what God did to Daniel. The same way. You had 24 hours, Mr. Black. Okay, guys. Shalom, and God bless all the American people. God bless all the people around the world. And please, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. But remember what the book of John said. Do not believe all the spirits, but test them. It gives me the right to test you. God bless you, Mr. Black. And God bless your family. Shalom. May the peace of the Lord be upon you. Amen. Amen.